morning, people. I'm here at the Pelham Bay Dunkin' Donuts. Uh, just wanted to drop in and say hello, and I hope everybody's doing well. We've had a lot going on with the Canadian fires and the smoke in New York City. It's been a lot. It has been a lot. Yesterday, I had my windows open, and my throat and my nose and the back of my throat was very irritated. And even with the rain, it didn't help much. But today, quality alert is pretty low, so I encourage everyone to, if you can't even for an hour, just open your windows, turn on the fans, um, air out the apartment or your house, get some fresh air. And um, for me, I wanted to talk about really quickly about a new television show. I think it's on Hulu, and it's called The Burrows. I won't tell you the plot, and I'm not going to get into what the story really is about, but I think it's on Netflix. You could check it out. It has Gina Davis in it, Bill Pullman, big stars, and other people. But I love their engagement in their conversation about senior citizens facing life decisions, death of a spouse, aging, the change in life from being independent to moving into a, you know, 60 plus or 55 plus community for seniors, and how they show the aging process and what they face and the fears and the insecurities that they're dealing with. I thought it was such a great dialogue, and I'm only up to episode three, but besides the main plot of the show, I'm really loving the dialogue and the conversation about what it is to age and experience aging and the fear of aging. And it's a great show for as far as that. I'm not gonna, like I said, talk about the plot, but the conversations are really nice, and it's done so well and so sensitive that I encourage everyone just to take a peek at it. The plot is something I shall say out of this world. So take a look at the Burrows. I think it's a interesting take on aging and getting older. Um, on the flip side, on the Canadian fires are burning out of control. There are actually, as of yesterday, 191 fires burning across Canada. I think northern Canada. And from what I heard yesterday, New York City and the upper states will be getting hit with more smoke. And they're saying that inhaling the smoke is the equivalent of smoking a pack of cigarettes, which will leave residue like benzene and other chemicals in the lungs. And I think it has to do with how the sun filters certain things in the smoke, leaving behind a really strong type of residue. So, I'm just encouraging, everyone who has a heart condition, lung condition, heart disease, asthma. For myself, I have asthma. To be mindful if you're going to be out long hours during the day. I encourage everyone to wear a mask. It's not mandatory in New York. They are giving out N95 masks. Now, here's the important thing. N95 masks are the masks that are highly recommended because it is the only mask that can filter out the particles in the mask. Whatever particles are in the smoke, the N95 is proven to capture those particles in the mask so you do not ingest them. They say also that breathing this type of air can cause a heart attack, stroke down in the future since it'll remain in your lungs. And so just be mindful that, you know, we're in some serious fire season and climate change is real despite your political point of view. It's obvious it's happening around the world. Spain also right now is facing major fires. Ohio, I think, has burned through 10,000 acres. And even Spain right now is on fire. So, they're popping up all over the place. So just be mindful. Let us all together as a community pray for one another, pray for our fellow countries, our fellow humans during these time of disasters. I understand that a lot of First Nations have lost their homes, lost everything. So we're gonna pray for them because this could be any one of us. Not forgetting the people of Venezuela. So if we do anything, let's try to remember to keep our life in prayer. I'm sorry for the background. Somebody's having an agitation. And to pray for our fellow human beings, keeping God in our prayer and in our lives is very important. It's very important to me. Everybody has their own religion, whether you're Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, whatever religion, all paths lead to the one, despite the differences in religious ideology. So I pray that I pray also for those countries that are in deep in war over hatred and political differences. For my fellow seniors, I'm asking that you review the links that we have below, so this way you could take advantage of opportunities as far as lowering your cell phone bill, engaging in special programs for baby boomers and seniors. Remember, isolation can be more harmful than helpful. I know I struggle with it, a lot of isolation, but I also like to get out. See, this morning I got out, came to Dunkin' Donuts to get some coffee. There's one like right down the block from my house, but I decided to walk 6 blocks away just to go for the walk, enjoy the morning air. I'm seeing some minor smoke in the trees, so I'm not sure if it's smoke, early morning fog. I'm not sure, but anyway, um, just open your windows early this morning. I did. I turned on the fans. I even cracked open my apartment door. If it's safe for you to do so, it's safe for me to do so in my building. So I crack open the door and I put on the fan in the hallway of my apartment and then in the living room. And I kind of, this lady, she's like out of control. And, I like to leave the fans on for an hour to just really clean out the house and just to clear out the house from, overnight mugginess because my apartment can get pretty muggy. And it's beautiful out. It's 70 something degrees. This is a time to go for an early morning walk, even if it's just to grab a coffee at your Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, or McDonald's, and just kind of take in the day, enjoy the morning, and enjoy the fresh air. And please keep on top of the news because they'll let you know. From what I understand, we're going to be getting smoke all week. I mean, when you have 191 fires going on in a country, that is a lot of burn. That is a lot of smoke. That is a lot that's going on for the Canadians. And of course, it's going to spill over to other countries. You can't control um, natural disasters. Anyway, I'm hoping everybody is doing well. If you have any questions about any of the links that I posted below, I strongly encourage you to ask me, comment on what you're doing while we're dealing with the smoke in New York City. I'm in the Pelham Bay section of the Bronx, so I can see all the way to Manhattan, and that's my view of my apartment. And I can see a lot of smoke, even in my local area. There's been a lot of smoke, despite the naysayers. Oh, there's no smoke. There's no smoke. And I recently heard someone come up with a new conspiracy theory, which was extremely, I have to say, stupid. There's no other word for me to say but stupid, that the government is doing this on purpose by blowing smoke and trying to hurt people. I never heard anything so ridiculous. Like, you know, there's a time and a place for conspiracy theories, and then there's a time and a place to shut the hell up, you know? So, people, you know, I'm hoping you have a great day filled with joy and love and peace. If you pray, pray. If you meditate, meditate. I happen to do all three things. I pray, meditate, and do breath work, which is great. And it's helped me a lot with stress and body pain. Uh, at the time, at this moment in my life, I'm relatively healthy. So there's relatively healthy, good heart, no cholesterol, no diabetes, no high blood pressure. As a matter of fact, I was told by my doctor I have a heart of a teenager. My problem that I'm facing every day is chronic joint pain. And I know that has to come from years of running, uh, uh, impact of my job from running around to four different boroughs every day on the train and buses, meeting with clients. So of course I have a bad foot. Of course I have a bad knee. Of course I have a bad shoulder, arm, whatever, elbow. But I take Tylenol, but I also do meditation and breath work to get through it. I don't want any more surgeries. I don't want it cut up anymore. But on that note, I'm doing okay. So I'm wishing you all the best. Have a great Sunday. May the Lord be with all of you, and do the best that you can to enjoy today's early morning um, cool air. I know I am, and just take a walk. Enjoy the day. Open the window, call a friend, and eat healthy. Most importantly, eat healthy. Okay? Be at peace. God bless. Bye.